same time, it seems they're trying to take mine. So I'm gonna get smart and get defensive and shit and put together a million march.
Hey, cut my shit, DJ. Cut my shit. I ain't got no DJ. I'm the DJ too. Hey, welcome back. I told you we was back. I'm Q-Pac today. You see? Q-Pac. I got the bald head. I got the bandana. Welcome back to the I Snuck in Here podcast. Back to school edition. Put all them little snot-nosed ass kids of y'all to bed. Y'all know y'all happy that they get to go to school in the morning, and then y'all can do all that bullshit that y'all be doing when they be gone, which is a whole lot of nothing, whole lot of wine drinking, whole lot of gossiping, but all that. But we gonna gossip with you tonight. I'm in a good mood. I got a lot of energy. We told y'all we was back. So before I keep going, because you know I'm already on a rant, let me bring my partner in crime to the stage. Cirque Money, where you at, man?
Thug life, baby. Thug life.
West Side, baby. These ain't gangsters. It's West Side, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from the West Coast, but I do love the West Coast. So, hey, how you feeling, man? How you feeling?
I'm a little nervous. Got a little jitters. I think I'm just excited to be back in front of the people.
Hey, man, this shit like riding a bike. This shit like riding a bike. It's nothing. You know, we had to take a summer break too. We like teachers. You know, I feel like we teachers because I see we teaching some people some things. You know, but they had to go to summer school. We already got it. We get to go on break and play around. Our backgrounds have changed a little bit, huh?
Yeah. Listen, I got some catching up to do because your shit over there looking immaculate, my friend.
Hey man, look, man, you can't
immaculate.
You know,
you was the reason when I switched locations, I was like, I gotta put something in the background because I ain't doing my boy right.
Yeah. Hey man, why didn't you tell me I still had Tupac playing in the background?
I couldn't hear it.
I had a real lows in my ear. I was vibing the fuck out. I was like, why am I so amped? But yeah, let's a lot's happened, man. A lot's happened to it. Let's jump into this. So look, we got some special guests coming still, but me and Cirque, we gonna start it off. We gonna go some things that we missed over the summer, then we gonna go into some new things because it's been a lot. So let's jump in. But remember, before I go there, hey, at any point during this, y'all can call in 331-771-2409. If there's something that you want to act with, or you want to yell at one of us or something, whatever, just jump in. But we're gonna go down memory lane first. Memory lane first. Hey man, they shutting down AOL dial-up, my boy.
I damn near cried when I seen that, man.
I'm gonna let you start. Go ahead.
I damn near cried. You know, back in the day when I was in the original Creek mode, I used to go in on AOL chat rooms.
Yeah,
big booty Puerto Ricans from the north side of Chicago. I used to click it, go in that little chat room right there. And man,
wait. What was the name of it? What was the name of it?
Big booty Puerto Rican chicks on the north side of Chicago.
Strictly on the north side. You wasn't there with no big booty Puerto Rican chicks from the west or the south. Just the north.
Strictly the north.
Okay.
Strictly the north. And then it was great, man. It was great. This was our Instagram. This was our Snapchat.
Yeah.
And I would be mad if my mama didn't pay that AOL bill, because next thing you know, I'm down over at Q crib like, hey, yo, Q, can you use your computer real quick? Because I need to jump in that chat.
Hey, man, I didn't know that's what you was on, man. Putting LimeWire viruses on my computer, man. That's when my shit didn't work no more, man. It's all you. But no, man, like this is crazy because, see, our kids and shit today, they don't understand that, like, how important getting that little AOL CD in the mail was and hoping that your parent would activate it. You know what I'm saying? PlayStation came out, PlayStation 1. I'm dating myself right now, but PlayStation 1 had a game called SOCOM, and it was like one of the first online. It was before Call of Duty, before all that shit. And you had to take the phone cord, and you had to have an extra part that you had to buy for the PlayStation. It was the PlayStation 2. For the PlayStation 2, and you plugged it into that, and you had to wait for this damn phone line. Can you imagine we was playing online gaming through dial-up, man? Like,
the delay used to be so terrible.
Man, the delay was crazy. I can't imagine how he's doing it, but like, we just wanted to tiptoe in that one and let the people know. Like, if you didn't know, probably don't care, but I care because it touches my heart dearly.
One nothing greater than hearing you got mail.
You got mail. You Got Mail. They made a whole fucking movie off of it, man.
A whole
Tom Hanks.
movie.
Tom Hanks, man. A whole movie off of You Got Mail, man. But shout out to AOL dial-up, man. That's the GOAT. That's the OG. What would we be? We wouldn't be here. Look at us now. Look what we doing. We wouldn't be, man. Shout out. People don't.
You got to crawl before you run.
You gotta crawl before you run, man. All right. We're gonna slow burn this mud. We're gonna get into some juicy stuff. And like I said, eventually we got a couple ladies that's gonna join on, because it's always different when we get the female's point of view, but we're not doing about sex. We just going over summertime. But before that, I want to talk about this. A farmer in Colombia found $600 million worth of Pablo Escobar's hidden money, because they said he hid up to 30 billion in Colombia, all over the place. So this man got this farm, got the grant, got the farm, was setting up his farm and shit, and he came across the barrel, and he found a couple barrels, and he ended up finding $600 million worth of cash. Tell me what this dumbass motherfucker did. Tell me what he did.
Gave the money to the local authorities.
Gave it to the popo. And he didn't get nothing. They didn't give him anything.
But like I told you, I think he kept a couple of them bundles.
Of course you're gonna keep a couple bundles, but if I have 600 million, how much am I keep? I had to. He might have found 900 million then. Like maybe he found 900 million. Ain't no way he gave it all back. Ain't no way.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate real quick to the farmer, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe from a intelligent point of view, seeing that much money at one time scared him. Because I've been around some people who have said, I wouldn't know what to do with $100,000 or $1 million, whatever. And I just look at them like, y'all bugging. Like I know exactly what to do with it. But some people don't know. That's the type of scare I want. But some people really do. He couldn't even fathom that this was real. So he probably just wanted to get it away from him as quickly as possible, because he don't know, well, are they looking for this exact barrel right now? And we still got to look out for the cocaine hippos too.
I wouldn't have told no one. Let me tell you something. Like, how to remember, you won't know I won the lotto, but there will be signs. You ain't gonna know I got this money, man. I'm going to farm my farm just like I've been doing until I have my exit strategy completely planned the fuck out.
Yeah, because you're speaking from a man with actual sense and intelligence. We're talking about somebody who's probably a step away from being an indentured servant. So, look, I'm mad that he gave the money, especially to the police, because the police out there was working with Pablo anyway. I'm mad he gave the money to them. He would have been better giving the money to a hospital or a nunnery or a foster home. But giving it to I'm mad he gave it to the police. That's the only thing I'm upset about.
I'm upset that he's better than me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's just a better person than me. Maybe he just enjoys his farm life. He's not a man of material needs or anything like that. And that's just how he gets through his day and shit. But
I'll tell you one thing.
Not me.
Pablo kids would have definitely loved if he called them.
Man.
Because they still hiding out. They still can't even come back to their native country.
Yeah. Okay. Stupid is what stupid does. You know what I'm saying? Stupid is what stupid does. We gonna go to. I think I want to bring. Not yet. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more. Okay. We're gonna do one more. Let me. I'm gonna get you started on it. You talk about it because I gotta do one thing behind the scene. And then I'm gonna jump in. So Layla Ali and Clarissa Shields has Clarissa pretty much called out Layla, and Layla said she need at least 15 to 20 mil to even consider it. And Clarissa went and got that. She went and got that 15 mil and made a whole thing a spectacle. I'm gonna let you jump on it.
I think in the beginning, I thought maybe it is some type of you know, great versus the great now type of rivalry. And then I was like, hold on. Clarissa has already expressed that she about ready to start a family. So maybe they concocted this whole thing so they can run up a bag real quick. They both gonna get paid. Something similar to that what was that Mike Tyson and what was it Jake Paul fighter
Jake Paul.
like
Yeah.
like I think they both in it. I think they in cahoots with each other for this thing, and I think it's just to run up a bag before Clarissa start her life, as being like a mother and a wife. I really don't think that there's no real beef between them.
I don't think it's like a personal beef. I don't think it's a personal beef. I think it's an athletic beef. It's a boxer. It's like, hey, Clarissa still saying she's the GOAT. You know, she's the best there is, right? And to you know what Ric Flair used to say, you know what, in order to be the best, you gotta beat the best. You gotta beat the best. So I think she feels like she gotta whoop Layla Ali's ass. Even though Layla is way past her prime, she's like, she ain't even thinking about fighting. So even if she goes and fights her and people start talking about it, it'll be like, well, you know, Layla ain't really boxing like that. Layla just came and got a check. You know what I'm saying? Clarissa is never going to get the satisfaction that she's looking for. Is that my phone going off? It is. Why did you tell me?
Sound like your phone.
Oh, I'm telling my phone going off like that. Cause you know, I find people $5 and it ended up being me that did it. And all right, well, anywho, we moving back on. I just feel like with these two, Clarissa's trying to make a name for herself other than boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like she wants that outside world. Like we've never heard about this woman so much other than boxing. Like in the last just 5 months, ever since Papoose. I think Papoose is scheming. He's like he's molding this outside version of her.
He a 5%er. The way that them dudes be thinking and the way that they can change your mind, making you feel that whatever you thought was right is now wrong. I wouldn't be surprised either if he didn't got in her head and say, you know what? You the greatest. They shouldn't even talk about Layla Ali. They should only mention your name.
He definitely got in there. Did you see his thank you, buddy? And he's like, and then all the things I did behind the scenes. Like, bro, she was her before you came. She was her before you came on the scene.
When he do stuff like that, it make me sadly believe some of the shit that Remy was saying.
Yeah, but you know, like I think Remy and him were both just like two, like you know how two people fucked up so much they belong together.
Yeah,
I think that's what that was with them. But all right, let's move on, man. But you know, before we move on, we got a special guest joining. Let's bring it to the stage. Miss Shamara, where you at? You here? You here? Can we hear you?
Oh, what's up, homie? Yo, those glasses is fly.
I saw y'all had y'all glasses on. I had to throw this on real quick.
Yeah, you know, we on some thug shit tonight. We're not. We're
hell yeah.
We are very responsible adults. We are not thugs. I have comic books in the background. Let's not play. You know what I'm saying? Well, how you doing, Miss Lady?
We're doing good. How are you guys doing?
Excellent.
Fantastic. It's been like all summer since we saw you because ain't nobody saw us. Anything new been going on since the hiatus you want to talk about?
You guys, I have been studying for real estate. So real estate license, I'm trying to get my real estate brokerage license in the state of Illinois. And it is a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Not easy.
So, yeah, but we hanging in there. We're hanging in there.
How long does it take to do that? Like how long does it take to get your
they have classes anywhere from like 6 weeks to 8 weeks to 10 weeks and stuff like that. So I am in the 10-week course.
Okay.
And I am on week number 6. Okay. So after this, we get like a final exam. And then 2 weeks after that, we can go take the state exam. but I'll probably wait a little bit longer to take my state exam just because I have other investments.
Understood.
Now, is this going to be like a full-time thing or just like a side hustle?
I want this to be like a full-time thing, but I do got 3 kids. So we just gonna see what it do. We're gonna see what it do. I want to not only sell houses, I want to also educate people into buying house process and owning land and investing in real estate, period, and the tax incentives that they can get from investing in real estate.
That's dope.
See, so I told you, like, we was on summer break, but other people was in summer school. They was in class.
Yeah,
we was out here. We was out here on islands with our feet up. We didn't do any of that.
But no comic books and shit.
We did get comic books. We did get comic books. All right, well let's move on to the next. All right, next topic of the day. Oh, I just want to talk about it. Mr. Shannon Sharp was released. Let me tell you, I got 3 people, so I'll take the banner off. Mr. Shannon Sharp was released by ESPN 2 weeks ago. We all knew that he was about to get terminated. We all knew that was coming. The way he had to back away from it during when the lady sued him, we knew he wasn't coming back because he had the sex tape, the accidental going. I don't know how you accidentally go live on Instagram and with a sex tape, but anywho, and then he had this one with the lady saying he raped her. Excuse me, but I want to hear your thoughts first, sir, about Mr. Shannon Sharp.
His ass deserved to get fired.
Ooh.
He got finessed. First of all, we all got kids, right? Now, it's been a while to know the approximate age of your children, but I know Q has teenagers like and I would be pissed off if I found out my daughter, 18, 19 years old, messing around with some dude, 53 years old. That alone, he deserved to get fired. Then you end up getting finessed out of millions of dollars from her. And I don't knock. Look, hey, she do her stuff online. She do her OnlyFans, whatever. Hey, cool. That's on her. Still and all, bro. You're a multi-million-dollar entity yourself. Your name is worth equity. And what you did was you devalued your name by allowing it to get dragged through this slander, mud, whatever. Whether he did it or not, you still settled. And when you settle to the public, it makes it look like, oh, well, it has to be some truth to it. Because other than that, why you ain't fighting in court? He deserves to get let go from ESPN. I ain't got no sympathy for him.
All right. I know sports ain't your biggest, Shamari, but you got anything about Mr. Sharp?
Oh, I know all about this though.
Oh, okay.
For sure, he definitely deserved to get fired just because, like Cirque said, like he is more than just what he was doing. He was iconic, especially after he doing that podcast with Cat Williams and things like that. That definitely sparked my interest in wanting to get into doing podcasts more frequently and interviews. So to see him do this is definitely a debaucherous act, and I felt like it was purposely designed for him to fail, and he took the bait, and now he's going down, and we're watching it all.
So the way I'm gonna speak on it, you're gonna think like I'm anti Shannon Sharp, but I'm not. I'm just more mad at his stupidity over what happened, because when he got fired from Undisputed, when Skip Bayless was pretty much checked him on air, and then he held his own. It's like, okay, so he left. Well, he got fired really, but they made it look like he resigned. They let him walk away. But then Undisputed, their ratings tanked. Skip lost his job. Shannon had the Cat Williams podcast that blew up, and then he went to ESPN on First Take, so he's blowing up on that. So like the home team winning, like we all cheering for the home team. But you already saw like the writings on the wall. And first of all, let me tell you something. your enemy is gonna keep you real close.
Mm.
They ain't not even gonna. Your enemies might be your best friend. They're gonna keep you real close, but they're your enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen A. Smith is Shannon Sharp's enemy.
Oh, wow.
He just knew that Shannon Sharp's career and was on a rocket, and he had to reel that in. He's like, nah. Let me put you next to me, but I'm still the big dog. And he had to reel it in. And he let Shannon do all that shit. He on ESPN, you talking about women, like you talking real inappropriate on a Disney channel. You know, it's a Disney channel. And you talking about women, and Shannon Sharp did a little. I mean, Stephen A. did a little bit just to, yeah, I'm playing with you too. I'm playing with you too, until I'm not. You know, and he bagged off real quick. But still, Shannon Sharp is a grown ass man, and you talking about all these things and all these women. You get on your podcast. And
The nightcap. The nightcap.
The nightcap. Oh, he is nightcap.
Dude, he's wilding out with Chad
Nightcap.
Ochocinco.
Nightcap could be rated MA. Like
MA.
at this point, it could be rated MA.
Not
Like
the
MA, I'm telling you. So he did all these things, and then somebody said that he liked not Shannon Sharp, but whoever he was interviewing said he liked younger women. And he was like, oh, no, you not that young, blah, blah, blah. And then come to find out he's doing the same damn thing with somebody younger than that. Like
Monique told him a young girl was going to be the one to bring him down.
Monique and Kat told him. Both of them.
They both told him.
They both told him, and he couldn't. So it's like he just dropped the bag so horribly. Like, again, you would think that I don't like this man. I just don't like stupidity. And you could have been something. You worry about, oh, please don't let the news leak that I'm fired right before my brother goes into the Hall of Fame. You should have thought about that shit before you did what you did, like legit. So Shannon Sharp, you know, I'm not, again, I hope he comes back. I hope he learns a lesson, but I mean, you damn near 60. I don't know what more you can learn at this point. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, hold on. I think there's another thug in the room.
What?
What?
I think there's another thug in the room.
We got another plug thug.
We got the biggest thug. The biggest thug is in the house.
The biggest, but the smallest thug.
Oh, you done pulled it up. You done pulled up on this.
Yeah, for real.
The biggest. What's up, Marie?
Hello, good people. How y'all doing?
We doing good. We gotta get your introduction, because again, we haven't seen a lot of everybody for all summer. So how has your summer been?
Hot. Very hot down here in Satan's basement. Very hot.
It is hot down here. It is hot. It don't bother me because I'm used to, negative 20 and 4 feet of snow. So if this is what I got to go through to not have that in December, January, February, then, I ain't complaining, because everywhere I'm at, I have a AC anyway. So.
Me too, but shoot, I'd rather be hot, cold than hot. You can put on more clothes.
You.
But take your skin off.
Thank you, girl. Thank you. I'm so glad
you say that now, Marie. But come out here to Chicago when it hit negative 20, and
it ain't that bad.
Them tears start freezing.
It is not that bad. It is not that. We all have survived. So y'all are tripping, first of all. And second of all, I was out there delivering that mail the other day. I thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to die. I thought I was.
But that's the difference with Chicago, though. I'll take, and I tell people this all the time, I'll take 96 degrees in Dallas before I take 88 degrees in Chicago. Because 88 degrees in Chicago comes with humidity.
Oh my gosh, it didn't go nowhere.
Dallas has dry heat. If I find shade, all right, as long as that sun ain't beaming on me, I can make it through. When you in humidity and it's hot, there's no escape. You can't go nowhere.
You can't breathe. And somebody that got asthma like me, it just knocked me down.
Man, I thought I was going to die. I used one of my 9 lives, y'all. I might use 2 or 3. Shit.
All right, well, welcome back to the show, Marie. All right, we got the Fantastic Four. See what I did there, sir?
Yeah, I
in the
see it. I see
building.
what you
Yeah,
did.
not Superman. We got the Fantastic Four here. We're gonna move on to the next topic. All right, next topic.
Oh
T
Lord.
Hood. T
Oh boy.
Hood was shot and killed. He is an up and comer. Well, let me put him on the screen. My bad. T Hood is an up and coming rapper in Atlanta, and he also happens to be dating Rashida and Kirk Frost's son, Kai Frost. I'm no, sorry, daughter.
Okay.
Their daughter. He's dating their daughter. My bad. That's a different storyline. He's dating
Yeah.
their daughter. So apparently, him and the daughter got into a physical altercation or a domestic dispute. Allegedly, she calls her brothers to come handle him, and they ended up shooting him and they killed him. So the sister of T Hood went online, said that Rashida's daughter set him up. The brother, she put all the tea out there before even people got wind of it. So when the police came, they got out there. Apparently, uh, allegedly Rashida and Kirk, they came and picked up the brothers and they left the scene. The police didn't know who did it. They wiped up everything clean. But then a couple days later, the police set Kai Frost as the number one suspect for the shooting. I'm gonna let Cirque start with this one, my boy.
Well, as of now, Kai is listed as a suspect, but he did talk to some of the investigators, and that's why he hasn't been officially charged as of now. Now, according to T Hood's sister, um, it couldn't have been self-defense in a domestic matter because T Hood was running away, and there's multiple gunshot wounds to his back, and then there was overkill of him being shot in the stomach when he turned around from being shot in the back. So Georgia's I believe is a open carry state. So with something like this, if it is any type of history between their daughter, Kirk and Rashida's daughter, and T Hood having domestic issues, that there's been any previous police reports or something like that that's documented, Kai may get off by defending his sister by shooting on T Hood. But I mean, that overkill doesn't look great. So if you got a hungry prosecutor, they're gonna try to make it seem like that this was voluntary manslaughter or second degree murder.
Right.
I think real quick before y'all ladies jump in, I think where the daughter messed up though, because the daughter she went on Instagram like the day after or a couple days after she went on there, and she denied that her brothers were there. Like she completely spun the story. So you're already lying about it right out the gate. So if it was self-defense, you should have left it at it was self-defense instead of trying to lie and say the brother wasn't even there, this didn't happen, that she loved her boyfriend, yada yada yada. Because now you look like you're just a big liar, and that doesn't help the situation at all. And I'll turn it to one of the ladies that want to speak on it.
I'm jumping in real quick because at first I was like, I thought it was a different child. So this is the son that they share together.
Correct.
I
Yeah.
thought he liked boys. Okay, well, it don't matter. He's defending his sister. One thing, keep other people out of your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
For one, stop bringing other people into your situation and she shouldn't have said anything to begin with. Just keep your mouth shut, especially when you know you're going through a case like this is about to be big. So just shut up. Don't say anything. Don't even try to get online and try to spin a narrative and make it seem like they weren't involved, they weren't there. Just be quiet. I think it's just crazy to me, the whole situation. And I really
Yeah,
don't have too much to say on that. I'm trying to figure out what's that on his head. What is that dangling down?
I think that's just one of his dreads. I think that's just one of his dreads under that hat.
Like, what is that?
Yeah, what is
A
that?
carrot?
Oh man, that's funny. Shamara, you got something to say about it?
This is like my first time really hearing about this.
Okay.
So I'm shocked to the heavens. But the way it was explained to me just now, it definitely seemed like it was a hit. There's so many ways to dissolve a situation before you got to pull out a gun and resort to shooting somebody. Like you could tase somebody, you can call the police, you know what I'm saying? Like you could beat a nigga down, you know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
say you use your
saying?
hands. Like, how about this? If you're gonna call your brothers, make sure your brothers can throw hands, because if your brothers can't throw hands, then they gonna punk out and they gonna try to shoot you. You know
But
what I'm
is
saying?
it multiple brothers or is it just one brother?
There was two. There was
See, that's what I'm
two.
saying. That's
Yeah,
a hit. That's like a hit to me
yeah. It
because
was
like there was one
she caught
brother.
two.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. And I was raised. You never call your brothers when you're going through it with somebody who you messing with, because you should never put your brothers in that position at all. You don't ever put your brothers in danger like that over a man that you chose to be with. If you chose to be with him, you could choose to walk away from him, and that's what she should have did. Now a man's life is gone, her brother's life is gone, and her life is forever changed. Her parents' life is forever changed. People missing children and stuff now. Like, that's crazy. I'm gonna pray.
That is, yeah, it's messed up.
They're gonna find a way to capitalize off of it for love and hip hop. They're gonna. I
Oh,
mean, they already did it by letting Kirk have a baby on the side, so they're gonna milk this.
Bro, and you know
oh,
this is what I was telling you offline when I first let you know about the story. See, is that it's so funny because they goofy ass is sitting here beefing with K Michelle about whose careers and whose song is hotter, and your kids over here beating the people up and shooting people while y'all beefing about who got the most streams on Spotify. Like your life and your priority is just off. Like what's going on? Weird people. That's I'm telling you, man. I don't know, it's because I'm getting old, but like celebrities and I keep telling y'all, celebrities like really starting to weird me out, man. Like I feel like they're all weird. They're all weird people. They so lost from like regular life and reality that they just go and do their own things and think they untouchable, and then shit like this happens, man.
But you know what? It always seems. And I hate to say this, but it always seems like a lot of times it's the celebrities in our community, right? Because I'm gonna throw two celebrities out there, Keanu Reeves and Matthew McConaughey, right? Those are two blockbuster actors that have been around for 30 plus years, but they don't get involved with the scandals and the tabloids and all that, and they try to live a life kind of like, hey, if I'm not filming or doing a movie or whatever, I'm off the grid. I
But
believe a lot of this has to do with everybody want instantaneous fame within our community, and they're not thinking clearly because they're getting that dopamine going to their brain of, oh, this just got me 1,000 likes. Oh, this
look,
got me.
I can't let you sit here and say that though. I can't let you sit here and say it's just our community, and you bring out Keanu Reeves and Matthew McConaughey, because for every Diddy, there's a what's his name? Not Emilio Estevez. What's his brother name?
We're
Tiger
not talking
Blood.
about Charlie Sheen.
Charlie
We're not
Sheen?
talking about
Charlie
Charlie Sheen
Sheen.
right now,
For
okay?
every Diddy, there's a Charlie Sheen out there. You know what I'm saying? For every R. Kelly, there's a Harvey Weinstein out there. Like I can't let you you can't pick two of. I mean, shout out to Keanu Reeves, but I can't let you do it. I can't let you stand on that. They don't hold us to the same standards. How many of these rock stars will tell stories about how they used to go and fuck up hotels and mess up
Okay,
hotels and
I'm
date
glad you just
everybody
said that,
and yada
right?
yada? Go ahead.
I'm glad you said it like that. If we already know that there are certain boundaries that we bet not, push the envelope on, if we know this ahead of time, why do we think just because our bank account looks like their bank account that we can get away with those things when we know that we can't? So it's like why set yourself up when you know, oh man, even though I'm up half a billion, I still can't move like them. The moment they start thinking, oh, just because I got money, I can do what I want to do, that's when they always come crashing down hard. And you know what? I'll say it on both sides. But on our side, they be knowing that we targets.
No, I agree with you more that way. I agree with you more that way.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, Thug.
Common sense is not a flower that grows in everybody's garden.
That is a
So you would
very
think I quote.
That's a nice quote you got there, Marie.
And I quote.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's common sense. You know, we can't do what they do. It's
Yes,
cool when they do it. It's a
ex-
problem.
exactly. I think. Let me see. Do I want to go into? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. We gonna. Hey, you ready? See.
I'm ready.
Hey, so this is the point in the show. This is my favorite part of the show where we take a break. Cirque Money needs to go on his little rant real quick and talk about some things. It's time for Circuit's Corner. So we gonna drop off and let him have his time. So let me remove y'all slowly. Slowly. Hold on. And when I go on, it's all you, my boy. Hit.
All right, first thing I gotta say, let me get this out real quick. There, hold on, people. I want to know where's the chicken, right? Where's the chicken at? I got some chicken right here. Okay. Now we about to talk about an incident that went down, and it went viral. It went nationwide, and it actually involves a blood relative of mine, first cousin. So my cousin Faith claims that she was door dashing, and she couldn't drop some chicken off to a customer. That's my cousin right there, first cousin. And I still got love for her. But she claimed she was driving some chicken off. She was doing DoorDash and she lives in Milwaukee. The order was like 1 a.m. Make a long story short, the customer never got the chicken. And the customer allegedly came to my cousin's house. I don't know how she tracked her, but she came to my cousin's house. She knocked on the door. She rang the doorbell. She called my cousin and said, "Hey, where my food at?" My cousin was being very disrespectful toward the lady. And then allegedly, the lady ended up demolishing her car with a brick. And now it's over $6,000 worth of damages, right? Now, there go the alleged person that destroyed the car. Now, I'm not saying the lady destroying her car was right. But the thing I want to know is, where is the chicken? Because the chicken wasn't dropped back off at the restaurant. The chicken wasn't left at the lady's house. And every time someone asks my cousin about the chicken, she seems to get offended and say, well, it wasn't even lemon pepper. Now, these just ain't my words. These are her words that she said on a news interview for Milwaukee News 5. And I could drop y'all the link. So what I want to know is, where's the chicken for one? And how disrespectful is it to not give someone an answer in terms of their food that they paid for? Let's say that lady who ordered that food, let's say that was the first meal of the day she was able to feed her children. And by my cousin not giving her answer of where her food is, where the chicken, let's say it sent that lady off and she really did destroy my cousin's car. My cousin on here doing GoFundMe and all types of shit. They go to the car, they got messed up. And I believe my cousin ate the chicken because I know what kind of nigga she is. I believe she got high, and I believe that she didn't feel like dropping that lady food off, and she ate that lady chicken. So, did the lady destroying her car, like, it was a little overkill? Maybe. But you can't never tell somebody how to react to you disrespecting them. And if you think that you can just do whatever to someone and there's not going to be any consequences, you may wake up and your car may be looking like that. Now she's talking about, I gotta move. I can't live in this neighborhood. It's unsafe. Well, nigga, all you had to do was give that lady her chicken. But you wanted to eat that chicken. You wanted to be a chicken eating nigga. And because you was a chicken eating nigga, a nigga destroyed your car. And that's all I got to say. Where's the chicken? I'm out.
I'm flabbergasted about this story. Who ate the chicken?
Where's the chicken?
Not the Tom Cruise. I want the truth. Who ate the chicken? Is what. This is probably my favorite Circus Corner of all time.
And by the way, I secured the domain whereisthechicken.com. We will be selling t-shirts next week on whereisthechicken.com.
I promise you, I will be wearing a. What is it? Who ate the chicken?
No, where is the chicken?
Where is the chicken? I'm gonna be having a "Where is the chicken" shirt. I promise you, because this is my favorite segment. This is like I get like excited about Circus Corner because you gonna give me some shit like that. Do you have a piece of chicken?
Oh yeah, I know what my chicken is, but where's that lady chicken?
Dude, that is so crazy.
Where's that lady chicken? I know what my chicken is.
Hey, but you're right about that though. Like, man, you don't know like if this woman came from a long day's work or nothing like that. And like you said, she could be trying to feed her kids, and that's what she had, and she waiting on that. So you got like you can't expect somebody to have the same energy as you, because if they go a couple levels higher, it is what it is. Like you chose to test that woman, and that's a wild story, man. When you said that to me, I was like, ain't no way.
She stalked her. She like followed her home.
Well, you know, when you place an order and a driver accepts it, you know, you can look at exactly where they're at as soon as they accept the order that they're going to deliver it to you. So I think this lady just used like basic common sense and was like, okay, hold on. She started right here. It's showing the make and model of the vehicle. So the lady was already a known resident of the neighborhood. So she knows that, oh, this car is a car that wasn't on the block before. Because my cousin just moved to Milwaukee. So the lady was able to put two and two together, and she turned into Donkey Kong on that car.
Dude, do you really think your cousin ate that chicken?
I know that nigga ate the chicken because I know that nigga. She ate the chicken. And then she did 3 news interviews, and on each interview she did, she gave a different story. And my family was telling me, oh, don't go talking about that when you and your boys on y'all podcast. I said no, because the world needs to know where the hell that lady chicken at.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, man, you know, I don't even, you know, we talk about you dropping you hit your nigga quota. You hit your nigga quota. But hey, no. You was very passionate, so I had to let you ride on. Like normally you have a nigga quota that I'll let you say, but nigga deserve this one. I'm like, that's okay, man. But that was Circus Corner.
News, she says, I don't know why this lady even upset. It wasn't like it was lemon pepper.
It wasn't like it was lemon pepper. But God. All right, we moving on. We gonna go into we just got a couple things left that we got to get to. First, I'm gonna go to the sad part. It's gonna be sad, but it's gonna amp up a couple people, but I don't care. I can never say this word. Somebody say it. In
Memoriam.
Is that the word? Memoriam? I can't never say that shit.
Memoriam.
Well, I wrote it, so that's all I can give. In memoriam. This week we lost a staple, Black television. Miss Danielle Spencer. We lost her. Let me bring up her picture because she deserves the picture.
Was she really a doctor?
Yeah, she really like left Hollywood and became a doctor. Like, yeah, that's a real thing. Like, she really did that. If y'all don't know who she is D from, if my computer ever pulls up, she's D from What's Happening. So all the old heads know who this woman is. She's D, and she's from D from What's Happening Now. So she was the little sister. She was like the first little sister that we saw running around for real, like on TV. Like, we ain't gonna dwell on her, but I feel like she don't need to be forgotten. Like, she's an unspoken hero. You know, she's not gonna be as famous as the other people we talk about, but she still deserves her flowers. So we're gonna give it to her. So rest in peace, Miss Spencer. Oh, Dr. Spencer. Let me not say it right. She's a doctor. So let's give her title. The next person I'm gonna go to, I want to hear, because I don't care what nobody say. Like, let me pull them up. Yeah. Let me pull them up. I'm ready. Hold on. I ran out of slides, so I couldn't pull them all up. Hey, man. RIP to the hoaxer, man. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. RIP to the hoaxer. And I'm going to tell y'all why I say RIP to the hoaxer. If anybody listens to me, I hope you listen to me and know how I feel about celebrities. I don't give a shit about the person that they are because I don't know none of them. Your favorite singer, you do not know who that person is. You don't know what they do behind the scenes. You don't know nothing. Your favorite actor, Mel Gibson, like I said, we have him recorded saying, I hope you get raped by a pack of N-words. I'm still about to go watch Lethal Weapon 1, 2, 3, and 4 because those are my movies. I don't know these people. Now, if I knew Mel Gibson, I'd smack the shit out of Mel Gibson. If I knew him, we would have a problem, but I don't know him. So when I speak on celebrities, I don't speak on Terry Bollea because this is who died. Terry Bollea is the person that died. I don't give two shits about Terry Bollea, but I do care that Hulk Hogan died. Hulk Hogan molded my childhood to a certain extent. He is the god of wrestling. He's not the best wrestler, like physical wise, but he is the Babe Ruth. He's the Michael Jordan. Like when we were watching wrestling growing up, this man was there. He had a Saturday morning cartoon. Quick story before I pass it, because everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, why you talk about Hulk Hogan? He's a racist." Sure, half of them Birkin bags and Louis bags that y'all trying to go out and get. The CEOs don't want y'all having them either, but y'all still go get them red bottoms, knowing that they don't want to see brown people, black people in them things. But again, you don't know these people. I'm gonna tell a story before I move on. When I was in senior year, high school, me, my boy Lewis, my boy Joe Simo, we skipped a day of school because Hulk Hogan was at Tower Records in Bloomingdale. We skipped. We were number 1, 2, 3 in line. I had an NWO action figure for Hulk Hogan, and I was going to have him sign it. This is when he was the bad guy. This is when he was Hollywood Hogan. I was going to have him sign it, and I stood in line, and we got there, and I remember Joe Simo went first. He handed him his autographed picture. I got my toy in my hand, and I walk up to him, and I freeze. I can't say nothing to this man. I can't speak, and I'm not a little kid. I'm 18. I feel like I'm a grown ass man at this point, and I freeze like a little ass kid. He signs the picture. He hands it to me, and then I walk off, and then I snap out of it, and I look at Lewis, and I'm like, have him sign this toy. Hulk Hogan's right in front of me. I could have said, Hulk Hogan, can you sign my toy? But I couldn't look this man in the eye. I gave it to Lewis. Lewis gave it to him. He said, sure thing, brother. And he signed the damn toy. Years later, my son ended up opening the damn toy and pissing me off. But I do have the signed, autographed Hulk Hogan picture from senior year, Tower Records. This is before the racist comments and all that shit. This is just me meeting one of my childhood superheroes. And again, Terry Bollea, don't give a fuck. Fuck him. Hulk Hogan is my RIP, and that's my rant. I'll get off my soapbox and I'll pass it to you, sir.
I love the Hulkster. The Hulkster was the Tom Brady of the WWF. He is single-handedly responsible for making WrestleMania what it is today. When he body slammed Andre the Giant, and nobody thought he was going to be able to do it, and he did it. Come on, man. And in terms of him telling his daughter, Brooke, hey, I don't want you dating them, them ends.
Yeah, you hit your quote.
Well, sadly, I said the same thing to my daughter before. I said, I don't want you, don't be messing with them type of ends. You want you a well-respected young black man. Now, I said it in my own context, but in terms of him being a full-out racist, no, I've learned how to separate the art from the artist. So, RIP to the Hulkster.
Ladies.
I love the Hulk.
They don't want to say shit. They was like, we can't bash him. We just bashed the man. Like, we can't bash him. You just said he was your favorite. you love the Hulk, tomorrow?
I love the Hulk. I love WrestleMania. I love the WWF. I love the WWE. I love all that shit. So yeah, I love all that shit.
Somebody gotta be good. This is going too smooth. Come on, Marie. I know. Bring Thug.
No,
Thug.
back in the day, I did like him, right? Even the movies, right? Remember he was in a couple movies, right?
Yep.
I
Yep.
remember correctly. So I can't say, oh, I didn't like the man because I did. Didn't he have a reality show at one point?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hogan knows best.
Yeah.
Hogan knows best.
Was
Yep.
he?
Yep.
Hogan knows best. He was. So, all right, cool. So I feel like we can come to an agreement that, like, look, everybody needs to relax. And there's so much clickbait, and yeah, people gonna say some things, but it's like, unless you saying it to me, or you saying it to my family, or you saying something that affects my life in any type of way, then nah, it don't really bother me. I'm not gonna lose sleep on it. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that's gonna make me lose sleep. So I'm good with it. So okay, well, RIP to the hoaxer. Last one on this topic, and then we are on to two more things so we can get to it. I got this one hurt. I don't give a fuck what I just said about us. Matter of fact, take away everything I just said because I'm lying. This shit right here hurt. I knew this man. This man was my brother. This he walked me to school. Like he made sure I did my homework. Like this, us. I'm not even gonna go first. Shamar, you got it.
I was gonna say, man, I was super sad. I had to go and tell my kids about the Magic School Bus because people didn't know that he helped produce the Magic School Bus and come up with the theme songs. And at the end of the Magic School Bus, when they'd be like, "Oh, I need to call the Magic School Bus. I need to call it," like he would be dropping gems at the end. And yeah, he was definitely a huge part of my childhood. Seeing him in the Cosby Show, I'm like, ooh, when I get older, I want to marry a man like that. Like. But I will say this, he kind of like lost his pro-blackness towards the end. He kind of like quieted down a whole lot and just, we didn't hear much about him, or at least I didn't. So.
I don't think, no. Did you didn't have him on Instagram?
No, I'm not following him on Instagram.
Oh, see, I told you this is my brother. No, if you had his Instagram, Malcolm was the proest of black. He was all about it. Oh, yes. He did a whole he did a whole speech. He did a whole, and what was gangster about it, he had a whole orchestra of not his people behind him while he's doing a pretty much I'm shitting on you speech type of thing. So like, no, Malcolm definitely didn't lose that. Yeah. What you got,
so
Marie?
what do you think about his death then? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's go around and we talk about his death. Go ahead. What you got, Marie?
It's sad. I remember Malcolm and Eddie. That was my show back in the day. But after a while, honestly, I forget about these celebrities. Not trying to be funny. I don't follow them anymore. Like I remember the Cosby Show. Grew up watching that. Malcolm and Eddie when they came out. But besides that, I kind of
he went away for a while.
Right.
Yeah, he went away for a while. He just resurfaced as far as being an actor goes. He was on the Resident and
911.
911
on MPU, Missing Persons Alert.
Yeah, but that was a gap where he was focused more on his music. He played the bass. He started playing bass at 26, so he was like more focused on that. I like the fact that go ahead. See, go ahead.
He won a Grammy for his poetry album.
Yep.
And a lot of people don't know that he directed some iconic some videos for like I think New Edition. I think he did something for High Five. He definitely was well versed in making sure that hip hop videos was getting visibility in the late 80s, early 90s, and it was because he was actually directing the videos.
Yeah, he was behind the scenes, but it still sucks. I can't watch the Cosby Show because you can't get it because they got it banned because of again they can't separate. We see this is the thing we be talking about. So we have to separate we can't separate the actor from the person. So Bill Cosby did this. Shut all that shit down. Shut the Cosby Show down. Shut Different World down. If you want it, you got to buy it. All this stuff, but let somebody else do it. And again, I can go still watch 2.5 Men if I want to, like without a problem. So and they're from the same network.
Different World was on Netflix, I think.
Different World is on Netflix because it's under contract, but you cannot go
Okay.
watch the Cosby Show without paying for it. You cannot get it. It is impossible. And with the most probably not probably it is the most influential black show. I'm not even gonna say comedy is not available for us to watch, and that's crazy.
That's
Like
by design.
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah.
my point. Exactly my point. Okay, last topic. I mean, last one before we go into the one that Marie has been patiently waiting for. Last one. The verdict is out. Not guilty. Well, kind of. not guilty for what you think he's guilty for. I want to hear the ladies.
I don't want to
Either
look
one.
at him.
Damn.
His face just scares me. I'm sorry. I'll pass it on. I have nothing to say about this man.
Q, you were so right about this. You was on point with this. You said that you.
I know what I know.
What did you
I
say?
know. Hold on. Let me hear Shamara first.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm done with Diddy. I'm done with Diddy. I'm done with most of these celebrities, honestly. Celebrities are just such an icky thing. I feel like in the black community, we idolize the celebrities too much. And this is what happens when I'm not going to say you guys, but when people are idolizing the wrong people, like Cirque said, and like you said, like, we don't know who these people are. You guys say sometimes y'all don't care about who these people are. All you care about is the finished product, but it's the people behind the product that's putting out these things, and like, look at the lifestyle that they live. I don't know. It's just, I could look at him because I've been seeing him my whole life, but he's still disgusting, just like most of these celebrities.
Okay, Cirque Money. I'm so happy right now. Go ahead, Cirque.
Okay, now we've covered the trial on this show several times, and I've been consistent with the same conclusion. If he was on trial for hitting Cassie, he deserved to be under the jail cell.
Correct.
But he was on trial for being freaky. And if that's the case, this screen should go black. Because I know y'all some nasty folks in one of these box screens up there. Y'all got to pass too. Okay? You shouldn't go to jail for being freaky. That's all. That's it. Now, they didn't even find him guilty, or there was no charges that he was found convicted of firebombing or having Kid Cudi's car bombed. That was even thrown out. The RICO was thrown out. They got him on prostitution and prostitution crossing state lines. No human trafficking under the RICO statute. And they didn't get him for intimidation by threat for blowing up Kid Cudi car. He should have been granted bail because the CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch did nasty, repulsive things to over 15 young men that have all went on record, and they gave that man a $10 million bond.
Oh, and who? And not even Abercrombie and Fitch. It was the other Is it American Eagle? No, it's not American Eagle. Who is control of Easy now? It's, oh my God, there's a whole documentary on it. It's American something. It's another brand, but same thing. Charges of rape and stuff like that. Nothing, scot-free. I'm not condoning for the 100th time. I'm not condoning anything Diddy did with the domestic violence or anything like that. I'm just strictly sticking to the case that he's being charged for. And that RICO case was so weak. And if you take away the RICO case, if he's just being charged for the prostitution, it would have been a misdemeanor. It would have been a misdemeanor. He would be at home chilling right now. He would have paid his little fines, and that's all it was. You're telling me, so he got the prostitution charge, even though he didn't actually exchange any money with the prostitution. It was Cassie and the other girl. He didn't arrange it. It was also, call him what you want. He's smart as shit. So if Cassie and the other girl is the one that paid the prostitutes, set up the arrangements for the prostitutes, and actually slept with the prostitutes while he's in the corner over there masturbating, he freaky. but he ain't dumb. He hasn't done anything yet to break the law. So like they it's just strictly sticking to the case. And if people can just stick to the case with me, Diddy should not be in jail. That's all
He's
I'm
in
saying.
jail and he didn't get bond because the district attorneys, that office, have been wanting him since the Shine J-Lo shooting.
Mm-hmm.
They've been wanting him badly. So this is their pound of flesh of saying, I told you we was gonna spank that ass.
He didn't bring J-Lo in there. You don't think this happened with J-Lo? You don't think there was freak offs with J-Lo? Come on, man. Come on, man. You know there was freak offs with J-Lo. Anyway, all right, let's move off of Diddy for the last time until October 3rd when we come back live. I'm coming back as soon as it breaks. As soon as the news breaks. I don't care where I'm at on October 3rd. I'm breaking live. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, let's go to the main topic at hand. The final topic of the night. We actually made a good time. I'm just right at an hour. I'm loving this. All right. Do couples need to have shared bank accounts? Circuit, I'll let you speak on it because you are the one that came up with this topic.
Hell no. Don't need to have no goddamn shared bank account. It only need to be a shared bank account that bills is going out of. But it shouldn't be no shared bank account because you want to hoard your money and you're just focused on the money that I'm putting into the shared account. Now, obviously, it may be, biased thinking or whatever. Not saying it is me, but these are just my thoughts. I think everybody should have their own account. You should have your own account to feel free to do whatever you want to do with that money. And there should be a reserve account. Let's not even call it a joint account. Let's call this an emergency account or reserve account where, bills can be on auto pay because we're focused on building our credit line, something of that nature. But other than that, I don't dig the share bank account thing.
Anybody want to jump in?
Like that, I agree. And this is my topic. So I'm with you on that. A bill account where we both have our money go. And however we decide, your person, y'all decide to do it, right? Hopefully he pays majority or all. But you have that account together for the bills and you have visibility to see what's being paid. And then maybe an account for savings. You both put that in there in case anything happens with the house, saving for vacations, whatever the case may be. But then you still need to have your own accounts. Like I knew someone where she said, I have to ask my husband if I can buy a toaster. And I said, a toaster? I'm not about to ask somebody if I can buy a darn toaster. If I want a toaster, I'm going to use my money and go buy a toaster. You about to eat this bread off this toaster too. So why would I ask you if I can spend some money to go buy a toaster? So that was strange to me. And I'm like, oh, what type of, whatever floats y'all boat, that's y'all marriage. That's not me. That's not what I'm going for. I want my own account where I got my money over here, but we have this shared account and you got yours to where we know the bills are coming out of here. I have visibility. I know what's being paid. And if you die on the 23rd, I can make sure the bills are paid on the 26th because you're not controlling everything to where I've seen people, oh, I don't know what's going on because he handled everything. No. I don't know if
You
that's a
like knew
control
that
thing with me.
like, is there something about that 23rd day? Because like you shot that date out there like real quick. And it kind of
I was
okay,
giving
like,
an
like
example.
it was like I'm like, okay, she was real solid about that 23rd. Hey, mental note on that, sir. Like 23rd, write that shit down just in case.
Okay.
Just in case. We got the evidence now. Shamar, what you got?
I think you definitely should have two separate accounts, but I will say this: if you are with somebody, like I'll speak for myself. Like when I was married, there was points in time where I didn't have a job. I was a stay-at-home wife. I didn't have a bank account. I just had one. We just had one account, and it was shared because I wasn't really putting no money into it. It was my husband's money, so. Yeah, that's when I can see you have one account shared, but it's smarter to have two accounts. Two accounts is definitely the best ideal thing because two accounts are better than one. And I think you should have multiple accounts. Fuck the two. I think you should have like 4 or 5 different accounts, kind of like what Marie was saying. You need to have one for bills, one for vacation, one for house repairs if you guys own your house, and, one for health care, just in case somebody, life insurance and all that other stuff.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like we're all in agreement on how it does, because I'll be damned if you tell me what I'm about to buy. I feel like when I was young and dumb, though, so I had a similar situation where the person didn't have any income. So I just learned to never deal with somebody that doesn't have any income again. That's my first thing.
Dang!
I'm just keeping it real. You look. You know how women ask, like, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table, ma'am?
I
am not cheap. Okay. I am an expensive date, damn it. So but anyways, no, like, look, listen, what I'm saying is like back in the day when that person didn't have an income, but she was a chain smoker, right? Smoke cigarettes, I hate cigarettes, but smoke cigarettes. And it was like, I did the math and I went to her. I was like, hey, how would you feel if I went and bought a PlayStation every month? Why would you do that? I was like, hey, no, that's not the question. How would you feel if I went and bought a PlayStation every fucking month? Well, that would be stupid. I said, that's how I feel about cigarettes. And you spending my money on something that I think is disgusting and I hate. Like, so if we have 2 different bank accounts, and if you want to do that, you can do that, as long as, like you said, we have the joint account that has our money there for the bills and the statements right there. Cool. If I do want to buy a PlayStation every month, I can, because that's my money. It's my account over there. How ridiculous it is. I buy ridiculous shit. I have dolls behind me. Okay. So call it, like, I don't care. I don't give a damn. Like, shit. I buy dumb shit sometimes. It makes me happy. But like, I don't like people telling me what I can buy. So I definitely think that we should have separate accounts, just so sometimes you need retail therapy. It feels good. It helps. You have a bad day, let me go buy shoes or some shit, like whatever. So I think we're all in agreement on that.
Can I interject on that? Just want to add to that. But
yeah, go ahead.
Let me add this disclaimer. If you short on the bills and you start asking me, can I put a little extra? I'm gonna ask you what that account look like and what you're spending your money on. And then back to this other thing, it made me think somebody I know, I don't want to put them out there, but of course they got married, and I thought it was weird that of course I was happy that he was being a man and being the provider and taking care of everything, but Christmas rolled around and she buying him gifts with his own money. That was strange to me.
She was say that part again. She was doing what?
Buying him gifts with his own money because she didn't work. So that was strange. That was just weird to me. Birthday gifts, Christmas gifts.
So he bought his own Christmas gifts? Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
he gave her the money for the gifts. He just gave her the money because she doesn't work. She's a wife. So he just gave her the money for the gifts, and she got the gifts. But he provided the money.
I'm good. Don't spend my money on, because you might spend my money on some shit that I don't really want. Like you might spend some money on.
Crazy.
I tell my kids, look, like my birthday will come up or Christmas will come up, and they'll be like, what do you want? And I'll be real about it. I said, hey, I just want y'all to be good. I just want y'all to be okay. I don't need nothing physical from y'all. That's all I want. Be good, take care of yourself, do what you gotta do. That's why I tell them all the time. You don't have to buy me shit. And also I know that next week you're gonna ask me for some money anyway. So I'm buying the shit no matter what. Like, just be cool. You don't have to buy nothing. Especially if it's just gonna come out of my pocket. Like, what if you dipped into some money? I wanted to go buy some big purchase somewhere, and like now I gotta, make that $50 back somewhere. I can't be sex trafficked again.
If you don't got it, then don't spend it. That's for sure.
Oh shit. All right. So we're all in agreement that I think that comes to the end of our show. Why is my computer freezing? I can't even make this small screen. There we go. All right, we're gonna go around the horn. I know it's been a while, so but y'all got it. I'll let Shamar go first because yeah. Tell her where they can find what you want to talk about.
You guys can find me on YouTube. We are doing Blue Collar Babes on Sundays. Me and my co-host Tanya and Melbay. You can also find me on Story Hill Hood on YouTube. You guys can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Shamar Ali. We're here for you. Here for you, baby.
Me and Cirque gonna crash that one day too. Now that I'm preparing, it's not my birthday weekend. We gonna come and crash that. So anyhow,
okay, we'll love you.
Yeah, Marie, let them hear about you.
Look.
Come on now, come on now.
I know. All right, so you can find me on Instagram at Empowered by AMC. Facebook, Revonda Marie. And that's basically about it for me. Follow my website, empoweredbyamc.org.
Absolutely. Put that in the chat if you can. Now when we get off, so people can hit the link. Cirque Money with the I Thundera, my partner in crime. Tell them about it, my boy. Where can they find you at?
You can find me on all social media platforms at Cirque Money. Cute Family got my old self on TikTok, and I've been trying to post more. But you can find me everything on Cirque Money.
Yeah. TikTok. You better get on TikTok. By the way, on my birthday, when we talked about it before I get up out of here, that post was at 92,000. That was July 20th. And now what is it? It is August 14th. That post is now at 446,000. I feel like I can get to 500K before the end of this month. I'm almost positive about that. I'm positive. And that movie don't come out for another 2 months. So I got a lot of runway on this shit. But yeah, your boy would go viral. So I mean, TikTok is where I'm at. Find me at Call Me Quinn over on TikTok. Where I talk about a lot of comic book shit because I'm a nerd. That's what I really want to talk about. So you can find all the scoop gossip trailers on there. We are working on the Twitch page. It's actually live right now, so I'm going to see what this looks like when I'm done. But yeah, we'll be back in. We're gonna do this like every 2 weeks. I think next time we come back on, we're gonna do a top 10, sir. What do you think?
Okay. Yeah, it's about time. We ain't done one in a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna do a top 10. So find us in 2 weeks on the I Snuck In Here podcast. And we thank you for sneaking in. And when you sneak out, please don't get caught by the cops. Later.